Hi, it's Gab's Loom Stuff here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this bracelet. I call it the Mermaid's Tail bracelet. Let's get started. First, you're going to start by setting it up in a normal cat band. We'll start by putting a cat band on your hook, like that. You're going to take your next band and pull it through the cat band and make sure you pick the cat band back up like that. Then you take your border color that you've been using for this and you're going to pull it through the first two and pick up the outer one like that. And do it again where you pull this through the first two and pick up the outer one. Then you're going to flip your hook around and move this down. Oops. Make sure that the cat band is on the inside and that the band that was like fishtailed into your previous row is like on the outside and the cat band's on the inside. Going to take the band and do the same thing as you did on the other side, pulling it through the first two and picking up the outer band. I'm going to do that one more time. Pull this through the first two, and pick up the outer one. So you should have something like this, where you have two border bands, I guess, and then 4 bands in the center and 2 border bands off to the other side. Now you're going to take your next color, which in this bracelet your first color, which in this bracelet I used yellow for. Okay. So you're going to take your first color, which is sparkly pink for me. Going to pinch your first 3 bands off your hook. Pull this through the middle 2 bands and reattach everything. Which should look like this. Now you're going to take your border color, pull it through the first 3 bands on your hook, and pick up the outer one. You're going to flip it around, and do the same thing on the other side. Oops. Pulling this through the first 3 bands and picking up the outer one. So you should have something that looks like this right now. Now you're going to take your next color, which is sparkly blue for me. You're going to pinch off the first 2 bands, pull the sparkly blue through those next 2 bands. The pink, it should be a pink and a white, and then reattach everything. Then you're going to take your border color, pull it through the first 3 bands on your hook, and pick up the outer one. Then you're going to flip this around and repeat the same thing again. You're going to pinch the first 2, pull this through your pink and your blue, and then reattach everything back on your hook. Now you're going to pull this through the first 3 bands and pick up the outer one. I know. I know. And okay, so that is your first step on how to make this. And you're just going to repeat those for the rest, but I'll show you a few more times. Okay, you're going to pinch your first two. Oh, hold on. Okay, you're gonna want to use your color that you used for the first one. Like in this one, I did like a yellowish color, then a pink, then a yellow, then an orange. So you're gonna want to put like a center color, like one color right there. Okay, going to, pinch your first 3 bands and pull this pink through the middle 2 blues and reattach everything. Okay, then you're going to take your border color, pull it through the first 3, and pick up the outer band. Going to flip this around and do the same thing. Take your outer one, outer band, pull it through the first 3, and pick up your outer band. Okay, now you're going to take your next color, which is sparkly, oops. Which is sparkly green for me. Going to pinch your first 2 bands off your hook, pull the screen through the white and the pink, and reattach everything. And you're going to take your border color again, which is white, pull it through these first 3, 2 whites and a green, pick up the outer band. Now you're going to flip this around and pull that down. Going to pinch your first 2 whites, pull the green through the white and the pink, reattach everything, and pull a white through these first 3, pick up the white. Going to show you how to do this one more time. Again, take your center color, pinch off your first 3 bands, pull this through the middle to the center 2 greens, and reattach everything. Then you pull your border color through the first 3 bands and pick up the outer one. You flip this around and again pull it through the first 3 bands on your hook, pick up the outer one. Now you're going to take your first color again, or whatever color is next in your sequence, sparkly blue. Going to pinch off the first 2 bands, pull this blue through the pink and the white, and reattach everything. Take your border color, pull it through, pull it through the first 3, and pick up the white. Flip it around